a large number of security guards have gathered outside Tshwane House in Pretoria. Most of them have slept outside the municipal offices. They're demanding to be insourced. Now, for more, let's now cross to our reporter, Patricia Visagie. Patricia, thank you so much for your time. Just bring us up to speed in terms of what the security guards or security officers are complaining about.
Well, good afternoon, of course, to our viewers. We're outside Tshwane House. Of course, today we're expecting to hear a debate on the Mayor Celia Brings State of the City address. Of course, the councillors are still inside. They've decided that there are much more important issues to deliberate, and that such as the future of security guards, instead of debating over the Mayor's State of the City address. And that's what's happening inside for the better part of the day. There has been a very tense standoff inside of council, and that has to do with whether the city is ready to adopt, of course, a motion that's been tabled, one by the EFF and the ANC and another one by Action SA, and that do with insourcing of security guards. Now, you would know that it's been a challenge for many years in the capital city, where a lot of security guards would go for months without pay. Some of them would obviously work whenever they are called in. So there has been a lot of lobbying, a lot of pushing that there needs to be a better approach that to obviously stabilize not just their jobs, but also stabilize their lives. The security guards saying that their dignity has been gravely impacted. The majority of them, and it's really a large group, we'll try and just swing the camera to show you. It stretches to the other side of this street. The majority of the group that's here, they have slept outside the offices of Tshwane House. They've been here since last night. They started gathering at a church square, and they came here, and they are here to hear what is the outcome inside of council. Of course, now I'm joined by Joshua Mudau. He's the chairperson for the security formation that's outside here. Mr. Mudau, just tell us about your plight as security guards. What is it that you are demanding? Insourcing is your main demand, but just tell us, how are you affected, and how long have you been waging this battle?
We've been waging with this battle ever since 2016, if you remember, back in the days when the DA took over the city of Tshwane. So we as security officers, we gathered and then we sat down, we said, no, enough is enough because of this exploitation of these private companies. The thing that the most reason why we are fighting for this insourcing is to restore the dignity of a black child, as we sing that song. And then again, we as security officers, we are really undermined by the city, because each and every time when an incident took place at the sites of city of Tshwane, these private companies, they don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to take accountability. For instance, we had an incident where a woman was raped. A security officer, a female security officer, was raped, and then the companies, they don't want to take accountability. Secondly, we had an incident where a 21-year-old male officer was brutally killed in a Nyala substation. And then again, after a few months, there was an incident again. It happened in Mabopane, Sewage, where a security officer was gunned down. Criminality, because these private companies, they are not giving us a well-equipped equipment to safeguard the property of the city. Hence, we are fighting this insourcing. So today, as you see in my wrist, in my right wrist, I was there in council sitting. The Action SA put a motion. In fact, it was, we can say it's a motion, because we already knew about this thing, because they said they've given us a sitting, a formal sitting, the whole regional office of the Action SA. They told us that the insourcing issue is in motion. So we as the officers, we as security officers, we don't care about the political language that they're speaking in that council sitting. The only thing that we need is to tell us when are they going to insource us. We don't care about the criteria, because we've been working for the city of Tshwane. I myself, I've been working for under private company for quite some long. You can imagine from 2013, I can say. And some of officers here, they've started to work under private companies from 2010. So it's such a long time where these private companies, they're not practicing the labor law, Basic Condition Act of Employment of 1997.
So you basically want to be absorbed by the city of Tshwane so that you can have more benefits, you can have job protection.
Yes. I mean, insourcing, it will give us a stability as officers, because we'll be having medical benefits, we will be having UIF benefits, and you can say employment. What do you say? The long term that. UIF and stuff like that, because now currently as I speak, some of the officers here in these private companies, there's no contract. I mean, if something happens to you in the site, they can even say no, this person doesn't work for us, because there's no contract, there's no uniform, late payment. If you can ask around here, there are some of security officers who are being owed the salary of December.
Now there's two motions. One, Action SA has tabled a motion. They want a feasibility study to be done, which obviously would be concluded in June, that can pave the way in terms of how must the security officers be insourced and how many exactly. The ANC and the EFF saying that this has been long overdue. It has to happen immediately. What's your overall reaction to the fight that's happening in council currently?
As I've said previously, we don't care about their fights and political language there.
Are you happy with the feasibility study?
I can say I'm happy, but I'm not happy, because I don't understand what is the feasibility study for firstly, because if I understand, in my opinion, like in 2021. There is a document that is circulating, that the council resolution that was tabled in 2018-2019, it was rescinded. So I mean, if it was rescinded, it means they have to start from the start in order to succeed this insourcing. In my opinion, I don't know if there's a political party that is neutral, that can come to us and we can have a debate so that they can give us facts.
Okay, some of the security guards have not been paid since December, you say. How many of them?
We can say 70% of paying their employees. And then when they are not paying employees, automatically the property of the city is compromised, because first of all they can't expect me to come from Soshanguve. You can imagine, from Soshanguve to Gezina I have to spend almost 100 rand single to come and then to go home again.